Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen really get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. It shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football, but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course. Principally, each side's concern for the strengths of the other. So red and white, of course, the preeminent colours at Old Trafford, which is now officially the largest club football ground in England. Its capacity 75,000 and growing. A note about the opposition and their record over the last three: played 3, lost 3.
Well, they've hit a very worrying run of form, Peter, that needs to be arrested quite quickly, or they may take on a reputation of being the whipping boys from here. It's time to get back to basics and be a more competitive proposition. Getting the defence organised and the focus on clean sheets can help stop the rot and help them step away from it. And I hope the manager hasn't overindulged in meetings, because that can drive players mad.
The action has already started. Signal to start the final round of fixtures in part 1 of 2 this season. So, Jim, tell me this, who are you looking for in particular?
Yeah, Paul Pogba. He could be a real game changer for this team, Peter. He's got the strength to hold off defenders and the technical ability to pick out a killer pass. He can also shoot with great power and accuracy. He's a real midfield dynamo, actually, capable of winning a tackle in his own half and then charging downfield to make something happen at the other end. Box to box.
I'm thinking the same. He will be a central feature, no doubt. A collective sigh of relief from the defence. Shapes to shoot! Pogba, lovely bit of skill. It's a loose ball. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Batshuayi, and now they can launch a counter.
Oh, super tackle. They were outnumbered and under the cosh. That had to be spot on, and it was. Manchester United have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's a hit! Oh, shame, that was nicely worked.
Oh, it was such a clever pass that plummets the defence, and it could well be revisited, this.
Batshuayi has brushed off the ball there. Marcus Rojo. Rojo sends it forward. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Out to the right. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Strong punch. Wan-Bissaka dumps it into the area. Fred. A real chance to break. Batshuayi looking to penetrate opposition lines. Shaw. And it's Liga. Lobs it in gently. And now to safety. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Shaw. Keeps everyone guessing. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's just been a bad game by any means. So, your views on the first half?
Well, this has proved a very frustrating day so far, especially for the strikers. Nothing has been created for them. I think the service has been extremely poor.
Intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0.
They're already back underway here.
Chelsea pretty fortunate not to be trailing at half-time. They've been lacklustre and second best for me. And if ever a situation demanded a telling off from the boss, it's this one. It has to spark a reaction.
Wan-Bissaka is charging up on the overlap. He's got away.
Yeah, it looks like a change of approach, and it may just freshen things up.
Chelsea have been mighty impressive in defence just recently. Well read, he's sorted that out. Raspilicueta. 0-0 still. It's a game that needs a bit of life injected. Barkley. 0-0 the score, and we're just about done. A deeply frustrating game.
That's just very well played. He can't hurt you with his back to goal, and he didn't go for the back heel.
Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Rudiger. And here's Batshuayi. McTominay gets it back. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. And here's Rashford. He's made sure that that won't get through. Rudiger tries to get it forward quickly. Now it's Batshuayi. It's broken loose. Looking to hit the front line. Fred. Now it's Batshuayi. He's got a... and the shot! Goal! And that could well be the winner! Even some of the opposing fans are clapping that. You just have to appreciate it.
You know, what was notable in that, Peter, was the fact that he didn't try to blast it. He chose placement instead and delivered a peach.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches.
Yeah, it's pretty obvious as to who was going to be taken off. His energy levels began to sag, and he was never going to last until the final whistle.
Chelsea take the lead.
I think the danger for them now is fatigue. I think when the body tires, the mind soon follows, so concentration is key from here.
Peter, they have to fight the onset of desperation and keep enough cool heads to still deliver.
Chance! Shot at goal! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Well, how's that for a class finish?
Ah, that's just clever. He made the keeper think he was going one way, only to outfox him by going the other. Very nice.
Changes here from both sides, in fact. Chelsea take a 2-goal lead, and things should be comfortable from here on in.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here.
Now it's Juan Mata. Through in. And it's Matic. Oh, he's in! It's one!
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's a good ball. Big chance! Oh, he did the hard part right, but not the finish.
It was such a clever idea.
And that will be the final act. So they have their win. They had all the answers to whatever the opposition threw at them, and the result followed inevitably. What are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Chelsea have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive, the way they cut through the heart of that defence.
I think we're just about out of time, so many thanks to Jim, and a very good afternoon to you. Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. This place simply a monument to the game. So much prestige, so much pride, so much passion whenever football is played here. And having a look at the lineups here, it looks very much, Jim, like a 5-4-1.
Well, it could be a disguise, Peter, for something else. And that five at the back can easily produce wing-backs. If that's the case, I think, you know, it might end up a three at times. Admittedly, though, if they do play deeper and in line with the centre-backs, then we can take it that they don't really want to give much away. That'll be foremost in their minds. But essentially, it depends on the two wide players in that defence. If they push on a little bit more, we could see something very different.
Well, if you did just miss it, we are up and running already. So this, the first game beyond the halfway point of the season. Alex Telles makes his first appearance for his new team. Jim, what's he all about?
You know, Peter, he's a manager's dream, because he'll run up and down that flank all day long, and he's always the one who pops up with a crucial intervention when you need it the most. Just a great example for the rest of the team.
No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Chelsea, with this frantic spell of games, fixture congestion always brings with it issues around fatigue and injury.
Yeah, and the manager has got to look towards squad rotation now. A bigger part of his job is to keep a freshness and energy about the team.
Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. It's gone a long way up and away. Lejeune has been included in the starting 11 for the first time in some weeks. Could be thinking about a shot here. Throws it out to the flank. Header! And another time! He's scored! That's no fluke, it's what he was there for.
Well, for me, that's just pure predatory brilliance. It's not so much the finish, but the way he read the situation when nobody else was even alert to it. It's fantastic.
Chelsea break the deadlock.
Yeah, this is also a chance to see what happens to their level of concentration from here.
It's a great gallop down the right-hand side. Gets the better of his man. Has a hit! Foden gets it out to the wing. Yedlin pumps it into the area. Abraham. He's in, surely. Has a pop. It's in. All too easy. They are in danger of disappearing out of sight. That was a given. It always was.
Well, the keeper has every right to have a moan at his defenders for that because they never got tight to the score. Simple as.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, they're very much the better team at the moment, Peter, and no doubt will be looking to cause even more damage here. Well, I'm not quite sure he needed to hold up play quite as much as he did then. A couple of his teammates were very annoyed.
Throw in. Barkley, real chance! And it's there! Hot knife through butter, they have done it again! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, I think two keepers would have had a hard time keeping that one out, never mind one. There was real venom in the strike and clear composure from the placement.
3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll.
Well, unsurprisingly, Peter, the opposition look completely stunned. I'm not sure they can gather themselves.
Baines with the crossfield ball. And it's Yedlin. And that's sprayed out wide. Cross deflected behind for a corner. With the clearance. Chance! As Bliqueta tries to clear. Jonjo Shelvey hoists it forward. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. As easy as 1, 2, 3. It really has been that straight. That much will change over the second half.
Peter, do I really need to say anything, or can I simply refer you to the scoreline?
Chelsea 3 goals to the good after a really excellent first half that's been intriguing to watch. Plenty of highlights to show you during the break. We're promptly into the second 45 minutes. Chelsea are the epitome... And the shot! A real chance and a real let-off.
Chelsea were again presented with an opportunity to break and look very, very threatening.
Yedlin. Yedlin proving impossible to wrestle off the ball. And it's played forward, and now they can launch a counter. Oh, he's in! Hayden. Newcastle keeping their men at arm's length here.
Yeah, I just think it's a conservative move to deny runners the opportunity of going beyond that rear guard.
Almiron. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Jorginho. It's pretty clear that he's being singled out.
Look, stopping him is imperative. It may not eliminate trouble, but it'll reduce it.
Ball is over the line. Lovely bit of skill there. Barkley. And He has been fouled there. Well, that looks like a final warning, still no card. Chelsea seeking to maximise the moment. Keeper's got his work done. Games. Newcastle not make any sort of inroad despite all this possession. Has a hit! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge. One sweeping move executed with deadly efficiency.
Look, if you want to be effective on the break, then the key element is always pace. That's what really rips defences apart, and it's difficult to find an answer to it when it's applied like that.
It's become a case of men against boys.
Newcastle look completely out of sorts when it comes to crucial moments, Peter. They've lost composure in that killer instant.
Newcastle can make their change now with a break in play. And that's a throw-in. Baines, forward it goes. Almiron. The ball has crossed the line, and it's a throw. Well, that's not going to go down too well with his teammates. And it's been intercepted, and that will come to nothing. Gale. And they win it back again. It's come loose. That's surely a foul, free kick. Keeper sends it forward. Yedlin. Ritchie has it in a wide position, so what next? And it's Shelby. Loses his balance and loses the ball. Played out to the right. And it's Yedlin. Ritchie, and he's going long. And with that, the final whistle. A demolition, destruction, annihilation. They simply ran away with it. Any reflections on what you've seen, Jim?
Yeah, we knew there was a sizable gap in the quality of both squads, and the story was told in
Well, good day to you wherever you are. You join us on a day where the weather just may have an impact on a football match that has been much anticipated. It's dry at the moment, but the forecast is that it will be wet, perhaps very wet by the time the game is underway, and certainly by the time of the second half. The crowd, though, are here, and they are in good form. There's a right old cacophony going on. The atmosphere's terrific, and kick-off is moments away. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue. Quite a sight to behold. Burnley have opted for a 4-4-2 formation.
Reminders of a golden era in English football, I should add. And it continues to hold its place in the modern game. Playing a second striker runs the risk of being outnumbered in midfield, of course, so with the wider pairing and fullbacks, plenty of running has to be part of their play. And of course, the right service into the box.
And that gets things running. Me. Well, that's where he wants it.
Wood really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
Wood, deftly done. He's got options out wide. Timely intervention. Lennon, quick glance at goal. Drinkwater. Hoists it forward. Oh, they could break here. Could be a chance. Goes for goal! That's good distance on it. Got a throw in. Oh, sweet feet. It's gone out for a throw in. Cleared away. Willian. And he's looking at the referee, and the referee is shaking his head. Has he found his man? And it's Willian. Forward it goes. Christensen cuts it out. Wood. Brady. He goes long. Now it's Lennon. Lennon. Good challenge. Excellent challenge. Good run. Ultimately thwarted by an astute piece of defending. Crowd appreciates good football all round there. Keeper sends it forward. Rudiger does well to read it and intercepts. Pulisic! Pulisic! A real chance and a real let-off. Christensen. Wood. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Tries to dink it in. And he's there to cut it out. Cork gets himself into trouble and he's lost it. And it's Willian. Willian threads one through. Now the cross. Hart is there to take. Shakes to shoot. He's got away with one there. Willian. And here's Batshuayi. He's in!
Such a great time to score. A brilliant boost before you head in for half-time, and you can guarantee that dressing room will be buzzing now.
Calm, composed, confident. What a super goal.
I just thought he knew exactly what he was doing by failing to move one way and then readjusting back. It's so tricky.
Chelsea have. There's the end of the first half. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half, but there has only been that one goal. This is very, very exciting.
Well, this team has found a real rhythm to their game. The players seem to have clicked well. There's good movement off the ball. The passes are sticking. No one's afraid to have a go.
Chelsea head into the dressing room pleased with the thought that they have that all-important lead. Analysis to come during the break. So we're already into the second period. Chelsea carrying a one-goal lead. Peters. Brady. And it's played forward. It's a brilliant interception. Little accusatory stare there tells the whole story.
Quality deserted them when they really needed it.
And here's Willian. Wood. Rodriguez. Rudiger was not to be moved. Cork battles to win it back. Zappacosta. Oh, good interception.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
And the counter is on. And the assistant referee rightly gives him offside. Time for a change in personnel. Keeper's got good distance on that. Tries to get it forward quickly. He's gone down, but the referee just tells him to get back up again. Batshuayi. A great ball! That's a point! He has got it! And there's the goal they've been looking for. There was to be only one outcome.
Well, how's that for composure, Peter? You can see the keeper tried to put as much pressure on him by staying upright, but it didn't faze him, not in the slightest.
Chelsea have a couple of goals without reply. It's 2-0.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
Goodmanson positions himself well and cuts it out. Has a hit! Oh, he's really drilled it.
I actually like to see that in shots at goal when there's a noticeable effort to get over the ball and keep it down.
Well, the referee's pulled play back and has booked him for the original offence. Burnley making another change here. Caught offside that time. Hart sends that a long way. Cork. Dan catches it safely. Pulisic. Willian. Hoists it forward. Good challenge, he just stood firm. And the ball's come loose and the chase is on. Both sides a bit too casual in possession. Fires it in low. Hits one! It just took too long getting forward.
Well, the whole idea of a good breakaway is to leave the opposition struggling to get back, and they were just too slow.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but you couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
Neither side really getting hold of the ball. Batshuayi. And it's played forward. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. Has a pop! And they are pulling clear here.
It's a keeper's nightmare, Peter. He just couldn't pick up on it until it was way too late, having so many bodies in front of him.
Three without reply. This is becoming a stroll. It's Batshuayi. Barkley goes looking. And that's it. Chelsea enjoy their perfect day. For their victims, it is entirely imperfect. Comprehensive winners of a one-sided contest. Your reflections then, Jim?
Chelsea simply imposed their strength from start to finish, and this became as predictable as predicted.
Well, welcome everybody to a part of the world where football really matters. There is a healthy tension, great expectation building in the lead-up to kick-off here. A little bit grey overhead, and indeed the forecast is for a drop or two of rain as the day grows older. But regardless of that, there is a lovely backdrop here. The ambience is good, smashing noise from both sets of supporters, and expectations high in both camps. So what a stage for the players to take to here ahead of such an important game. Chelsea have chosen to go 4-3-3. Jim, how do you see it?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs, but if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Off we go then. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season.
Abraham really got caught in a trap there, and he just couldn't get out.
And it's Sissoko. Ericsson. Lo Celso. Made sure that won't get through. Chelsea are so impressive on their own patch, unbeaten here all season. Abraham! Kane. Ericsson. And he's there to cut it out. Could move up a gear here. Plays it out to the flank. Barkley. Keeps everyone guessing. They're up. He'll have a go. Just took too long getting forward.
Barkley cannot be that slow. And it took the sting out of the break, and a big chance wasted.
Chelsea are the standout defensive side of the moment. They've not conceded in their last 5.
Tottenham have pushed both fullbacks into quite advanced positions here.
Yeah, that's interesting. So what are they attempting to do?
Well, it's a bold attempt, in my opinion, to occupy the opposition in a way they're not expecting.
Time to deliver. Aurier decides to play it back. Hoists it forward. Lo Celso with the foul. Plays it long. Kane finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. And it's played forward. And it's Sissoko. Aurier. Alderweireld. Ericsson. Musa Sissoko. Rose. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Wanyama. Rose. Well, the crowd clearly liked what they just saw. Some real no-nonsense defending.
Well, he just had too many touches, and he was...
Big chance! ball, it goes for goal! And out to safety. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Rose. Ericsson.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
That's going to be the final action of the first half. So both sides have drawn blanks and have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. So there was the first half.
What an end to the half, Peter. A lot of the best action of the half coming at the very end, and I get the feeling the second half may well start in similar fashion, as we'd love to see this momentum maintained, so I'm looking forward to what's to come.
So they head in no further forward. The score here, still 0-0. And the second half gets underway.
Well, the first half didn't really produce the goals we'd have liked. Hopefully they've been saved for the second. For that to be the case, though, we'll need to see more energy and invention early on.
Son Heung-min. Oh, that is lovely footwork. Wanyama. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Alderweireld does well to read it and intercepts. Alderweireld goes looking. He's making good use of his strength there, just refuses to be out-muscled. Looking to break out here. Ericsson battles to win it back. And it's Sissoko. And here's Kane. It's Kane! He has done it! There is the breakthrough! It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Well, I think that defence there thought they were in good position and they had him where they wanted, yet somehow he's worked the scoring position when it didn't see him on. It's really crafty business, that.
And that is going to ensure his place amongst the leading goal scorers in this competition. Deadlock broken. It's 1-0.
Well, that's the currency he deals in, and he's come good yet again. Never the one to let you down in these situations.
Oh, that's clearly not what he wanted to do. Going through. Abraham. Forward it goes. It's gone a long way up and away. What a corner. Chelsea are able now to make their substitution. It's been on the cards for a few moments now. It's a clearance, but not much of one. Abraham. Conte tries lifting it over.
Well, it's good stuff. This is better.
This isn't the time to talk about risks now, Jim, is it? They just have to hurl everything at it and hope for a break.
Just has to be done.
Now it's Son Heung-min. Looks to thread it through. Kane! Oh, and that should have been two.
He got too ahead of himself there, thinking how he could have made things safe.
And it's Zuma. Oh, well defended. That had to be done. And that has been clubbed away. Alderweireld gets rid without sophistication. Well, if something's got to happen, it's going to happen now.
At least they're going about it as they should, having brought this on themselves.
Has he picked him out? Musa Sissoko, and Sissoko! defending was strong and firm. Now it's Sissoko. And here's Sissoko.
Tottenham can afford to settle on seeing this one out by running down the clock, I think.
Son Heung-min. Good challenge, he just stood firm. That's a pop! Only attempts a clearance. And that is that. It has ended in disappointment, defeat, and back to the drawing board.
Well, there's no shortage of effort and commitment from them. They were just undone by that second-half goal.
So that's it for today. Thank you, Jim, and good afternoon all. Well, hello, good afternoon to one and all. Like you, we are very much ready to go here and looking forward to a game that has been the topic for universal conversation in this part of the world for much of the last few days. It's dry at the moment, but the forecasters have warned us of impending rain. There's no certainty about that, but when it does come, it shouldn't affect the dynamics of a match which has so much riding on it. This one of the great amphitheatres of the game. You are welcome to it, and indeed to one of the grandest fixtures. We have already started here. Ward-Prowse. He's got options out wide. Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. Pulisic. Now it's Batshuayi. Batshuayi has been found. Willian. Played into space out wide. Rashida gets it away. Chelsea were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Southampton seem happy to let their strikers roam out wide.
I wouldn't want that.
No?
No, well, my worry is that their main threat is being shifted out of contention.
That intervention was very necessary. Conte. Brings it forward. Driving on, he could shoot here. Has a pop! He's delivered all right!
Yeah, looking back at that, that's how you play on the counter. Quick and decisive and ruthless with the finish. I thought it was a stunning, stunning breakaway.
Deadlock broken, it's 1-0.
Still a fragile lead though, they can't afford to sit on this.
It's Højbjerg. Ward-Prowse gets it out to the wing. Southampton are impressive in their last outing and brilliantly orchestrated by the manager.
I think, Peter, we have to give credit where it's due. He had a problem up top and he tweaked the system to sort it out. And what I like is that he doesn't hold back. He's got that who dares wins mentality and he really goes for it.
Conte. A really good feat. Pulisic. It's a fabulous position. Plenty waiting in the middle. Southampton to retain the ball, but are seemingly in no rush to break forward. Pulisic. Hoists it forward. And it's Ward-Prowse. Buffal looks to clip it forward. Oh, he's been flattened there. Buffal needed to come up with a better ball.
Look, he's offering an apology to his teammate, who's clearly miffed at not being picked out despite making what looked like the right run.
Ward-Prowse. Ings into the channel. He's got away. There is the half-time whistle. And here we are, off they go for half-time. The breakthrough did indeed come in the first half. It has only been that one goal. It is very, very tight. See, views on the first half?
At least, Peter, not conceding another goal has kept them in this game, and they can up their responsiveness.
Shapes to shoot! Surely this time! In it goes! 2 up now, and they are cruising. He was really quick to react to the initial save, and he has his reward.
Oh, players like this fella almost have a sixth sense to get themselves in such great poaching positions. How quick-minded was that?
So that's 2 now without reply.
Well, at 1-0 this contest was still nicely poised, but now that it's gone to 2, mindsets are affected a lot more. Winning belief one way and that losing feeling the other.
And it's Buffon. Good challenge, he just stood firm. Well, they could break here. He's left his man. Batshuayi gets away from his opponent. And here's Kante. He's gone for goal. Keeper's not concerned by that.
Look, it was achievable, Peter, but it needed his best.
Chelsea are looking to get back to winning ways following on from that marginal defeat. Ward-Prowse looks to dink one in. Whipped in. Shot at goal! No, not this time.
I have to commend the wing play, but I have to condemn the defending. They've got to stop the cross.
Abraham. Pulisic! Big relief, it just needed better contact.
Well, that's why we all say indecision is fatal.
And it's played forward. Forward it goes. Jorginho. And it's Batshuayi. Gets wrestled off the ball. Vestergaard. Cedric Suarez. Buffon. Ward-Prowse. Højbjerg. Ings spreads it towards the left.
Southampton are enjoying lots of possession, but they just can't find any penetration.
Yoshida gets into the right position to intercept. Across the field it goes. What an adventurous run from a defender. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. That's the sort of defending that is going to upset the opposition. It already has, actually.
Well, he'll be seen as the #1 enemy because of his creative ability.
Abraham, big chance, hits one, and it's there! And the lead is 3, it is surely done! The lightness of step, the sharpness of movement, the certainty of finish.
I think he just thought about trying his luck from further out there, but why bother when you can worm your way through a defence like that? It's terrific play to get through and score.
Both sides then taking this chance to turn to their benches. 3 without reply. This is becoming a stroll. Too much on it, and that's the keeper's. And it's Suarez. Aimed in towards the centre. Yoshida.
Well, it seems obvious that the plan is to try and get their passing game going again, but not with that lack of quality.
Tries to get it forward quickly. Ward-Prowse. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Chelsea were irresistible here. Dominant, utterly ruthless. Only ever one result. A comfortable win. Your reflections then, Jim?
Yeah, and a result that was true to form. A big team beating a...
Well, good afternoon, everybody. It is terrific to have you along for our live coverage of this eagerly awaited contest. It should provide some terrific entertainment on what is turning into a rather imperfect afternoon. The weathermen rarely get it wrong, and they have warned us that there is rain on its way. Shouldn't be bad enough in any sense meaningfully to impact on the game of football. but it is a factor to be taken into consideration. Plenty of other factors, of course, principally each side's concern for the strengths of the other. And this must be amongst the favoured arenas of supporters all over the world. It really does have a very special feel to it. We have already started here. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make... He's gone for it! Oh, that's a terrific save from the keeper.
Well, what can I say? Truly wonderful goalkeeping.
It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Now, this fella's as slippery as a needle the way he freed himself to score. I mean, for that defence, it was a case of, now you've got him, now you don't. Brilliant.
Chelsea go ahead. 1 goal to the good. Kovacic. Leicester were imperious when the two sides last met, and the fans are asking for more of the same. Can't get the better of his opposite number. Cut out in the nick of time. Yet another to add to football's endless list of could-haves and should-haves.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Out toward towering header. Just couldn't turn it in.
Well, plenty of moving targets to pick out in the box. Obviously increases your chances of the ball being met like that by someone.
Real chance to break. Quick glance at goal.
Tielemans simply had to make that count, and he did it with some authority too. Wonderful. Well, they would seem to be trying to expose the centre of that defence to winners.
It makes for some terrific movement.
It does, and they may be hit on the break because obviously it requires numbers forward to stretch them out.
Kovacic. Well, the opening goal did come from a corner. Now then. Sorted that out. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Maddison drives it forward. Oh, he's broken. Oh, that is asking for trouble. He is not one readily to admit defeat. Don't be surprised if he tries that again. And it's Vardy. Out to the left it goes. Let down by a lack of accuracy. And it'll be the final action of the first half. So there you have it, good sport, half of football, still had its moments, and ultimately produced just 1 goal. A very decent game up to now.
Well, you obviously have to give credit to the front men for the half-time lead, but I think the midfield can really pat themselves on the back too. They work tirelessly for me.
Chelsea come off having scored the only goal of the game so far. It's been tight, it's been exciting, and there is certainly plenty for us to chew on during the break. So we're just settling back into this second half.
Well, it's been tight, Peter, but I'm expecting things to open up now and we get some free-flowing football.
And here's Vardy. Leicester were quick to defend their manager in the wake of criticisms levelled at him in recent days.
I think it was quite fair, the criticism he received. He was blind to an obvious problem, and he was far too slow in reacting to it. He was never going to get away with that.
Kovacic goes for goal! And the follow-up! A two-goal cushion, and it's looking safe! He did well there, he was onto it in a trice.
Oh, that's great awareness. Full marks to him as he was just that bit quicker than everyone else on the follow-up.
His second of the game, and an eye now for the hat-trick. Chelsea get themselves a two-goal cushion.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Hoists it forward. Now it's Perez. Ndidi. Ricardo Pereira. Ball's loose, who's getting there? And they've been caught out here. Barkley. And they could break here. This is gone, that's foul. He was going into that little black book. Ndidi goes looking. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. He's had a shot! And he just whacks it away. It's come loose. Forward it goes. And the counter is on. Ndidi. Christensen has been caught there, it's a foul. Hit long and direct. Maddison. Ndidi. Barkley is now the subject of some adhesive marking.
Yeah, Peter, and it looks like this defence will go tooth and nail to prevent him from
Iheanacho! Maddison spreads it towards the left. Chilwell is fouled. Some of them aren't happy with that challenge and they're getting involved. Steady. Going for goal! No, he couldn't find the finish.
It's a good display of fighting spirit for me.
Chelsea making another change here.
Well, he's worked so hard for his side, as you would expect, but couldn't help notice that he was starting to labour a bit, so it's no surprise.
And he's searching for a chance! And they are cruising away. Oh, that always looked the likely outcome.
Well, to his credit, he managed to ghost into space to finish things off, but the failure to spot it was ghastly defence.
Chelsea take a 3-goal lead and they are romping out of sight. Tielemans. Ball swung in, goes for goal! Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And now they can launch a counter. And here's Willian. Can he deliver? Goes for it! And with that, the final whistle. Great day for attacking football. The artists have painted their pretty pictures. Only one team in it. You look back on the game then, Jim.
Chelsea have some very strong runners from midfield, and it's not often you'll see a team be so effective by advancing through the middle like that, but this was very impressive.
Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. It is a venue this which simply adds to the spectacle of the game it stages. One of the most impressive arenas in this part of the world. If you're just joining us, we are already underway. Now it's Batshuayi. Abraham! It's there! The breakthrough strike! All over in seconds. That's what they can do to you.
Quick, decisive and unerring, a textbook example of how to turn defence into counter-attack. That'll do for me every time.
Chelsea go ahead, 1 goal to the good. Billing. Foot in. Pulisic. Now it's Batshuayi. Bournemouth have been in fine form in front of goal, and they've not failed to score in any of their last 5 games.
Just to point out, Peter, that the fullbacks are quite high.
And what do they try to achieve?
Well, it's obviously a move to push the opposition wide men back and give them more to think about.
Ball's loose, who's getting there? Played into space out wide. Batshuayi. Cook finds himself back in the starting side for the first time in a while. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. And here's Batshuayi. Chavez deals with it effortlessly. Batshuayi. And he's straight offside. Diego Rico. In with a header! Oh, he couldn't get the direction he needed.
This was all about good movement in the box, just to allow him to get to it.
And it's Batshuayi. Diego Rico. Conte. There has been just the early goal here, and it's 1-0. Batshuayi gets on the end of it. He's had a go! Decent enough try.
Pulisic certainly could have and should have made more of that.
Cook. Cook tries to get it forward quickly. Diego Rico doing full tilt down the left. What an adventurous run from a defender. Has a hit! A real chance and a real let-off.
Oh, I'm not sure what he had in mind, and I don't think he knew either.
Batshuayi puts it back. He could have been in, just needed a better final ball.
Look, the game is full of ifs and buts. If only the pass could have completed its journey.
Diego Rico. Cook. Cook goes looking. Just brushed off the ball there. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. There's the end of the first half. So there you have it, a close-fought half of football. It still had its moments, but ultimately produced just one goal. A good and decent game up to now. How would you review the first half?
Well, I think there's plenty to be pleased about with that first half display in terms of the score and overall approach.
Chelsea, the happier of the teams, heading in for half-time, 1-0 up. Already up and running for the second half.
Chelsea really need to go and grab another goal now, Peter, if they're going to go on and secure this.
Abraham. Chelsea have been defending beautifully lately. And here's Batshuayi. Now surely. No messing about, just bludgeoned away. Diego Rico. Cook. Abraham. A collective sigh of relief from the defence.
That was great pressure to force the initial error, Peter. It's the perfect example as to why this is a favourite tactic of a lot of teams these days.
Forward it goes. Francis. Abraham. And here's Batshuayi. And Batshuayi! Ball's loose, and he's after it. Cleared without complication. Batshuayi. Oh, it's open up. Batshuayi with the shot! Cook. And it's played forward. Zuma cuts it out. Conte. And it's Wilson. Good. That's surely a foul. Free kick.
This is exactly the approach they have to take now.
Norma conceives a free kick for that. So that looks like a final warning, still no card. Dinks one in. Batshuayi. Oh, the ball's come loose! Batshuayi showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Conte. Abraham. Batshuayi has a pop! Oh, and that should have been two.
Batshuayi really did let them off the hook. They could have wrapped it all up.
So, time for changes on both sides, actually. Ake plays it forward. Put it on the right now. What's on? He's got options out wide. Fraser.
Bournemouth are definitely not going down without a scrap. Their attitude just can't be faulted.
Just the goalkeeper to beat. A chance!
I think it's time for them to concentrate on closing this one out.
Hoists it forward. Just a few more moments for them to hang on. And it's Fraser. Fraser. That's sprayed out wide. Ball swung in. It's a brilliant interception. Defenders on the back foot. Batshuayi. And And the referee brings it to a close. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it, but that was enough. Well, good day to you on a grey day here, which promises rain, but promises way beyond that what should be a really good game of football. The stands are packed here, people have done everything they can to get here. Indeed, the roads outside were pretty badly clogged, but I think most of the traffic issues have been settled, and indeed, I think most people have now got through the turnstiles and are well covered up against the elements, whatever they may throw at us over the next hour or two. Certainly this is a very, very impressive venue, quite a sight to behold. And already we're underway here. So this is round two between these two sides who have already met once this season. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. And it's been taken short. Christensen goes looking. Driving on now, what can they conjure from here? Otamendi. Sterling. Manchester are the form side of the moment. 5 wins on the bounce. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. De Bruyne. And here's Aguero. Neither of the teams has yet taken the initiative. Chelsea have a very fine defensive record over recent games. Great strength, too strong for his opponent. Manchester have a free kick. And it's De Bruyne. Rodri created that super goal to produce a lead in their last game. A real chance to break. Now it's Batshuayi. He's got through. Chance! Real chance! Thinks he's got rid of that. And he's there to cut it out. Sterling. De Bruyne. Mahrez. Mahrez drives it forward. More than happy to take the muscular approach. Barkley. He's got away. Barkley crosses. De Bruyne, out to the right, now it's Mahrez. Chance to break. He's pinged one through here. Barkley has a hit! And the ball's come loose. And it's Barkley. Oh, sweet feet. Willian not easily shrugged off the ball.
Yeah, that's top defending and preventing him turning, which can open up many possibilities.
Hoists it forward. Alex Telles does well to read it and intercepts. Christensen. There's the end of the first half. Both sides have drawn blanks. They have toiled at times, but it's not been a bad game by any means. Reflections on the first half?
Well, they've never really been threatened in the first half. I think it's been a magnificent team effort. The work rate has been superb. Very, very organised.
An intriguing half, lacking only in goals. The score 0-0. The action has already resumed here.
Chelsea playing well with lots of opportunities and plenty positives to take from the first half. Despite this scoreline, converting chances would make a world of difference for them.
In with the challenge. Conte. Jorginho. Now it's Willian. Batshuayi. Timely intervention. Cleared without complication. And it's played forward. Manchester, their manager to thank for the last result.
Yeah, his hand was forced somewhat, Peter, because of the circumstances. He had to bring on goal scorers, but he was bold in going for broke to get what he wanted. And not many.
Barkley. Quarter of an hour into the second half. Very little to report from Rodri. He's given away a free kick. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture. It is a fair distance from goal. I'm not sure if he'll have a go. Produced a beauty. A 1-0 lead established.
Well, we certainly had to wait for it, Peter. Now a difficult decision. Is it stick or twist?
Sané. Yeah, he's fouled him there. It away. And here's Sterling. And it's Silva. Forward it goes. Nicely meted pass. And Batshuayi! Get that clear. Decent strike, kept it fizzing low. Manchester making consecutive changes here. Change being made here, presumably to tighten their defence.
Yeah, and that's not totally surprising. The manager obviously felt his defence needed reinforcement. He can't afford a repeat.
Shapes to shoot! It's broken loose. And it's hoisted clear. Hit into the middle. Great lead! Oh, surely! That intervention was very necessary. Danger averted for now.
This is good ball retention, and it should be enough from here, but they want to double their advantage.
Oh, well intercepted, really alert to the danger. And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Sané. Laporte. And here's Sané. In comes the cross.
Manchester are actually displaying tremendous fighting spirit. There's a real belief that they could still have a say.
5 minutes remaining now. Just a few more moments for them to hang on.
Chelsea certainly don't need to overcommit now. Their priority lies further back.
Finds himself eased off the ball. Done very well to intervene. Otamendi. We are into stoppage time. Sterling. It's come loose. Now it's Aguero. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Terrific contest. It really might have tipped either way. The margins were tiny, just a goal in it. That was enough.
Yeah, it was never a match that was going to blow us all away, Peter, but I felt the team did a lot right, especially that well-timed goal.
Before we go, many thanks to Jim Beglin for his input, and from us both, good afternoon.